Check this out. All in Summit, Uber's CEO asked about Tesla, specifically about potentially partnering with Tesla, and not for a small side project, but for Tesla robotaxis on the Uber platform. Let's listen to what he had to say. Keeping in mind, he's both simultaneously trying to court Tesla as a partner and not offend them, yet also probably realizes Tesla does not need Uber. In other words, he does need to tread carefully when making these statements.
But what's your best pitch to him to joining the Uber network?
I think, listen, the pitch is simple, which is if you're looking to maximize the revenue of those robo-taxis
Today,
we are your ticket to the maximization of that revenue. To the extent that you're looking to have these fleets owned by people, kind of the digital shepherds, which is an amazing vision that Elon has, to the extent that those owners are not able to monetize their assets on the Uber network, they will under-monetize. And if there's a competitor who is offering those vehicles to be on the Uber network, the monetization of those vehicles are going to be superior. And those digital shepherds are going to go elsewhere. So I think that is the pitch. And again, Elon is, he kind of believes in full stack.
Yes.
And he's proven it. And I think that this market is large enough for there to be multiple winners.
Clearly.
But in the end, to the extent that, we would love to partner with them. But at this point, they're looking to go it alone. And I think the market is large enough to carry a number of winners in this ecosystem.
I want to ask you a tough question.
Now, these are some rather interesting and telling comments. If you follow the breadcrumbs a little bit, it seems like there's been a conversation, at least an attempt at a conversation from Uber to Tesla. Hey, bro, you want to use us to put your robotaxis on the platform? To which Tesla said, nah, we'll do it ourselves. Thanks. The reason I mention this is because we just heard Uber's CEO explaining that it appears that Tesla wants to go it alone, after also mentioning that he would love to have Tesla as a partner. Now, this is probably not something you would state publicly unless you had already had some preliminary conversations or attempted to pitch this idea to Tesla and been told, nah, we're good, bro, we'll do it ourselves. Maybe I'm wrong, but he's explicitly talking about Tesla robotaxis on the Uber platform, pitched the so-called value proposition, high utilization, at least in the near term, and then goes on to say, but Tesla wants to do it on their own. Interesting. And for what it's worth, there has actually been a recently announced Uber-Tesla partnership, but not quite what you might expect.